Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel. I'm Chris, Daniel is still around, and we are in the Tunnel of the Ancients or something.
Hello!
Oh my gosh. I will lower that for your ears, viewers, because goodness. I appreciate
You said I went out like a sucker last time, so...
I did. That was a weak goodbye last time. Sometimes I cut off before you say that, though, so I don't know if they'll have heard that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so... This seems like, again, there's gargoyles, but there's not, like...
Nothing tough.
Yeah. There's not, like, 40 soul sowers or anything. I like this song a lot, I think it's cool. I think I did a versus mode fight on this map as well.
I think you did too.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nasty spot for that.
Not if you don't go over there.
That's true, but I might go over there just to make it a thing.
These like no boss unit battles, we'll have to find some like gimmick to make it more interesting.
You could have engaged right there.
The last 3 fights have been kind of the same batch of villains.
Mm-hmm. That's what our commentary's for, though. If it hasn't been intriguing enough. So, string theory... No, I'm just kidding.
You're going to be talking to yourself. I was told there would be no science. You know what?
Yeah, that is something behind the scenes. All of my guests demand no science talk. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. No science or math.
Oh, I'm fully behind the no math. This is my worst subject by far.
If you want to know history, you can check out our newest episode of the Turn by Turn podcast, which is about Spirit of Sanada, which is about Sengoku, Japan.
Yes, which I absolutely love, because I'm a huge samurai nerd. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that.
I think that episode came out pretty good.
I think so. It's a lot of me doing story time, but those episodes seem to do okay.
Yeah. Like our first episode, like the top 5 RPGs one is still like far and away the most popular.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. Like, that's a pretty accessible one, and we talk about lots of different games, so...
Yeah. So if you don't know the game we're talking about, there's still something there for you. Because we talk about so many different ones.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a lot of fun this season.
It's always a lot of fun to me, but yeah. I'm looking forward to our episode on Pokemon Legends Arceus, too. Because I still have lots of mixed thoughts about that game, and our show is sometimes how I organize my thoughts. Like, it makes me put things down on paper. And we're doing this the same day, we're recording this the same day as the Pokemon Direct, or whatever they call it, so... It's Pokemon Day, and they announced a new generation, which I thought was insane. Like, it's so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which of the new starters I like. Off air, I was making fun of all of them to Daniel, but they all actually do look kind of okay. my least favorite Pokemon starters have been the black and white ones, because fully evolved, I don't like any of them. And it's rare
Really?
Yeah, it's rare that that's the case. There's usually at least one that I think is fine, but for that one, I just didn't like any of them.
I think something that they've done in more recent generations is they like try to give them like human clothes and stuff. And like it might kind of make sense for like one or two Pokemon to have like kind of developed a connection to a human item.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like it's becoming like the standard.
Mm.
So I think that's kind of strange to me.
I see.
Like so one of the new starters is like a bird and it has like a captain's.
Yeah, like a little Navy officer's hat or something.
Yeah.
Like.
And if the idea is that they like evolve, like over time, like how do you evolve wearing like
A hat.
being born with a hat?
You're a Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. It's probably they probably explain it away that it's like tufts of fur or something.
Which would also be kind of strange.
Yeah.
And then in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I haven't played many Pokemon, but I've played probably about 5. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, the water star evolves.
You're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Pokemon water starter in Sword and Shield looks like a butler.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Like he literally looks like he's wearing like a tux and like is sort of standing like with his arms behind him, sort of in like a butler pose. And I thought that was incredibly weird as well.
And then he's like a sniper Pokemon and like has like a finger gun. Like it was a little odd.
Yeah. And then like the fire Pokemon like involves in Beckham.
Evolves in what?
Evolves into like a David Beckham
Oh.
kind of like soccer player.
Yeah, that was real weird. I was not a fan of that because like the design is fine, but he just like the fact that he plays soccer, I'm like, this is essentially an animal.
Yeah, so it seems like they're slowly introducing, like removing the animal sort of quality to it.
Yeah, they're just becoming
For some of them.
more and more human over time.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll all be speaking English like Meowth.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the episode where Ash goes in and decides to get started in the Pokemon stock market, and the stock market Pokemon is going to be in there running stuff.
Do you still watch the show?
No. No, I don't. I've thought about checking it out just to see where it is now. Maybe going and doing one of the newer movies, but...
Have you seen Detective Pikachu?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Very mixed feelings. I couldn't tell who it was for. Because the plot, like... there were certain things that felt so, like, little kitty. And I felt like there were a lot of plot holes that I'm like, yeah, kids, like, would be fine with that. But then I felt like there were times they were directly talking to my demographic, like, the main character goes to visit a friend at one point or something, and he's like, yeah, like, Pokemon stuff, and his friend is like, or no, maybe it's the main character that he's like, I don't do Pokemon stuff anymore, like, you know, I grew out of it or something, and I was like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to people that haven't, like, done Pokemon in a long time? That grew up with it? Like, that's really what it felt like, so I appreciated things like that. I also appreciate the art direction for that whole movie. I thought that was pretty amazing, that they made them look so good. This has just become our Pokemon episode, hasn't it?
I guess so. Well, it's on our minds because of the
Yeah.
kind of announcements from this morning.
Like, some of the Pokemon in that movie look super creepy, but I'm like, in real life they would look really creepy, so...
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mr. Mime is a humanoid thing that walks around that's like a mime. Like, it is weird.
Leave a comment if you like the Pokemon games.
I feel like it's gonna be... I feel like everybody kind of likes them.
I don't know. I'll be interested to see what some of the comments are, if people are like into it, or if they... Because I feel like a lot of the Shining Force audience is older, so maybe they're not as interested in Pokemon.
That's true.
But I honestly have no idea, so I'd love to hear. Do you love it, hate it? What do you think?
We can ask about Pokemon, but I'm also curious if you guys are... You know, I want to keep her healing, probably. She'll get more experience from that. I have, like, a couple of series that I'm, like, on all the time. Like, Shining Force is one of them. I'm also really big into, like, Payday 2, and I don't have any desire to ever do content for Payday 2, though. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of a relaxed game for me. I like the Warriors games a lot, and I like Fire Emblem. And those are all kind of my staples. I've also... I'm always into a sci-fi series. And I've talked at length already about how, like, Disney kind of chased me off Star Wars, but I'm getting into Gundam pretty hard. But I'd be curious as to, in the comments, for you guys to talk about, like, what series are you guys, like, married to, I guess? You know, what are your staple ones that it's, like, certain things change, you know, I go play certain games, some, you know, Pokemon for me, I play it sometimes I get out of it, and I'm out for a couple years, and then I get back into it, and catch back up. But, what series do you guys have that's just a staple for you?
Yeah, I'd be interested to know that as well, just because the Shining Force community is so different. That'd be interesting to see what other things are on your radar.
Mm-hmm.
Not different in a bad way, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's just that we've not had a new Force entry in so long. Everybody's kind of split off into a bunch of different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's level 20 for Slade.
Because, like, I'm pretty into Shining Force, obviously, and Fire Emblem. And then, like, other things I would sort of identify with as super interesting. I really like the Lego games, even though they're kind of silly.
Oh, that's what makes them great, though, I think.
Yeah. It's fun because they possess the ability to, like, play with IPs in different ways.
Yeah, I've always appreciated the rosters in those games.
Yeah. And, like, it's generally not the gameplay, but I'll shut up so the story can happen.
I'm sure it's alright. Why is this door closed? That's strange. Play rock, paper, scissors with it again. What? Let me try again. Petro, my grandson, locked the door. Sorry, guys, we can't go to Grand's Island this way. What, we can't just knock it down or something? Alright. Well, there were lots of items and things. This looks like it's totally a thing. No? Okay. Well, there's lots of items for me to go grab real quick, so we'll do that.
Here you go.
The wooden panel. You were telling me I was going to need that. Let's see. So there's that. There's whatever this is. Power water, okay. I assume that ups attack by 1 or 2. Alright, I think that's everything in here. I'm gonna double check just to be thorough. Yep, that looks like everything. So, now I can go see Road again, or do I need to go back to the place with the tree?
Check with Road.
Might as well do that first since we're here.
People are probably so annoyed that I don't have a good memory of the order of this. So I apologize.
Either that or everybody else at home is feeling the same way you do.
So I think you go back to Passerin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What is that again?
That was the guy we found at the other entrance. So yeah.
So I need to go... Where is he?
Go back up. Keep going up a little. There.
Here? But he's not here anymore.
Had you been up there?
This is where we've been. This is where we just were. This is where the battle just happened.
Oh, gotcha.
I have no clue where I'm going.
I don't, go up.
Oh. Well, we're back. It wasn't very far. I just had no memory of where that was. Okay. So we stand here, and... Oh yeah, people are dead. Let me go revive people before we do anything. I didn't even realize Kiwi was dead. Nothing of value was lost. Do we promote now, or do we do that later?
I would wait
Okay.
till after the Achilles fight.
Okay, so we do item, use, and whoever got the wood block thing.
It was Slade.
Oh,
It looks like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, it does.
The taste you can see, man. I haven't made a single pun in any of these episodes, so hopefully that's happy for everybody.
Oh, there's the
There you
Achilles
go.
sword.
Now you can go back to Road.
Okay. Let me transfer that to Bowie real quick, though. Pass off the extra steel sword to May for now. Oh, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use it? Yeah. There we go.
Fortunately, it's only good for one battle.
Mm.
And then you get the next thing.
Is there anything else in here? I feel like there's definitely a mithril in here, and somebody in the comments is going to tell me I have to come back here and get it. Okay. So now we can go back to the Achilles shrine?
Go back to Road,
Oh, okay, to Road.
which is south.
Yes. I was about to make a joke about it, but I probably shouldn't, because it'll get
Too
taken
soon?
seriously. Yeah. No, I have a good grasp of where Road is now.
And I think, like, if I were watching this series, like, I would expect this to be a mess. So hopefully everybody's just having fun listening to us talk and enjoying the mess.
Hopefully so. The upside to this series is I'm not familiar with this game. The downside to this series is I'm not familiar with this game. I smell something old. No, the old guy actually stayed behind. But... That sword must be really old. Oh my, it's the Achilles sword. I think I'm changing his voice, but I think that's a better voice for Road. You're an adventurer, right? Don't you need a vehicle, huh? You can get the ancient caravan with that sword. You wouldn't listen to us just a short time ago. I was busy, and let me join you. I'm the only one who can drive it. You are going to get the caravan, aren't you? I have no idea what that is. You don't know what you'll be missing. Yes, that is what I'm telling you. I guess I changed my mind. Great, good lad. Bowie decides to take Dr. Road with him. Let's go.
I like that he's like a 1940s, 1950s like cab driver.
Alright, now we do the Achilles Shrine?
Yep.
Okay.
This might be a good stopping spot.
Yeah, that's gonna be its own episode, but I figured we'd walk over to it.
Yeah.
Alright. Next time on Shining Force 2, you get the Achilles fight. Again, not super familiar. I know it's a big guy with a sword. That's about all I know. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this chaotic episode was at least somewhat fun. You guys get to watch me run around super confused, not knowing what to do, but I know what to do now. And next episode, it's gonna go hopefully better than the Kraken fight did. So we will see you then.
Time don't feel so linear with heartbreak so far.